Woo! Good morning, people. I'm going to get right to it. 1 second. I think I'm muted. I'm muted, right?
To open up those doors. No, I shut it. I forget it. I've been overruled by the clerk.
There's no one coming in. Would you like to speak to it? Maybe leave one open.
Color case.
All right, may I proceed, Your Honor?
Go right ahead.
For the record, today being July 30th, the year 2024, starting off the matter scheduled for trial is Robert Dwyer.
When you hear your name, please come forward to the podium. Robert Dwyer. All right. Is he represented?
He's not. He's actually representing himself.
All right. Further call, possible default.
You have Bryce Cass
So I guess there's other cases on the
coming
docket.
in. Bail was revoked. She's coming in from Western Mass facility, Franklin County.
All right. Further call, warrant may reissue, possibly.
Thank you.
You said he's coming in transported?
Yes.
All right. Further call.
Thank you. Nathan Cruz. Mr. Cruz is present, Judge. He's represented by Attorney LeBaire. Attorney LeBaire is present via Zoom.
Good morning, Judge.
Attorney
These two-
LeBaire, outstanding $100 ICF. Where do you stand on discovery on this?
Judge, on this matter, it is on for compliance. All I have is the police report at this time.
But I do have I'm sorry, this is a state police case. I do have the body worn camera for counsel. I can leave it in her file at the clerk.
This is a different case. And I don't like to stream other people's cases only because it is a civil thing. And I try to avoid that because they might mention children's names, things of that nature. If it's a private family issue, I don't like to stream that. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do, we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna keep listening to hear if her name is called, and then we'll hang out. You can sit here and wait while I go through my morning rituals. So I haven't had Okay, so for those of you who don't know, and thank you guys for joining me, I appreciate you guys. This is very last last second. Um, apparently, there's there turns out to be a Zoom link for it. I didn't think there was going to be a Zoom link. So there turns out there is one, and what we're gonna do, what we're here doing is we're going to listen to apparently. So when I was live yesterday, Turtle Boy joined the chat, and he mentioned that Kate Peter, aka Krusty Panties, um, who Turtle Boy has a protective order against, and she she has a bail revocation hearing today. I guess due to the fact that she has deliberately violated her protection order on at least several occasions that we're aware of. The question, the occasion in question, I don't know, but we know we are all aware of many different occasions. So um, that's what we're doing. We're just waiting on uh, what that is right now. They're just going through some other cases uh, in the meantime, and so yeah, we're just kind of waiting. So yeah, I'm so for the moment, what I'm doing is just waiting. There's other cases on the docket. When her case gets called, oh, here we go.
Hayden Kearney, right up here to this podium.
That way.
I read this motion, I don't understand what you're asking.
Please raise your right hands. Swear any testimony given before the court to be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
I do.
What's the answer in words?
I guess I'm trying to, all right, modification of the order. What are you asking the court to do?
First of all, lengthen the distance because she keeps coming near me. It's happened 3 times. And clarify like what stay away, or like put a distance on the stay away order. On June 28th, July 1st.
So you're asking for an increase in distance?
Correct. Yeah, she keeps
You
coming
wish
near
to
me.
be heard?
Yeah, Your Honor, if I may, I did retain a separate attorney aside from Attorney LeBaron. He was not able to make it today due to a prior conflict. It was very short notice. I didn't actually receive this until about 2:30 yesterday afternoon. So, I can attempt to call him if Your Honor is so inclined to continue.
I'm having a hearing today, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, could I possibly ask her further?
You wish
call?
to be heard?
I do, yes.
What?
Yes, I do.
All right, I'll hear you.
Okay, so that is not the case. This instance that he's talking about, is actually, he videotaped it himself. He's placed it on the internet. I was with a police sergeant the entire time. I was standing on a public street corner. Mr. Carney approached me from about 100 to 150 yards away. He immediately went to the sergeant who I was with and attempted to evict me from the public street corner. The sergeant informed him that I was there first, that he could walk around. There was actually a shorter route to the courthouse where he was going. I was there peacefully demonstrating for the Karen Reed case. I was absolutely had no issue staying 10 yards away from him.
She just pissed that
for the
judge off.
instances where he approached me and he's on, again, the sergeant is on camera informing him, you're the one trying to make contact here. So I have not had an issue staying
You
10
never
yards
said
away.
that.
I mean, quite frankly, the rest of the day, other than the 2 times that Mr. Carney tried to approach me, he was probably 150 to 200 feet away from me without incident.
All right, thank you. I'm going to change paragraphs 2, 3, and 4 to 100 yards. Have a seat. You'll be served a copy of the modified order, then you're free to go.
For the record, I do object, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I guess there's no bail revocation, but they're increasing the distance of her stay away order of 100 feet by 100 feet or to 100 feet or 100 yards, excuse me. So I mean, is that it? Yeah, so justice in Massachusetts, y'all. Apparently. So
We don't need this. The one from Franklin. Don't have anybody from Chicopee. And I don't know what this is.
yeah, but I mean, Aiden specifically asked for it to be extended. So he got what he wanted.
Okay, so she knows, okay. Samuel Tater? Complaint for an arraignment is alleged here on May 13th, a charge of uninsured motor vehicle, unregistered, suspended
Okay, that's
registration.
it. That's it. That's done. Fairy Raven, thank you so much. Thanks for streaming, Will. Member for 11 months, right on. Yeah, this I did not plan on. I mean, I wanted to, but I got the Zoom link at the last minute. And so I jumped on as fast as I could. But I guess that's it. So apparently the stay away order went from 100 feet to 100 yards. That's it. So but I mean, what's gonna happen? The question is what's gonna happen now? Like, is she going to still show up to these hearings? No, Sherry, nobody's faulting you. You got it very quickly. I appreciate it. So yeah. I mean, here's the thing: is I'm not going to sit here and because unless unless I'm missing something, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my god, this is corruption, because what I heard there was Aiden get on there and say that he wanted the stay away order increased. He got it. So from what I heard, Aiden got exactly what he went to the court asking for. So I don't really see what the issue here is as far as so I don't think he was in his power to ask for her bail to be revoked. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't really know how the law works. So yeah, it sounds to me like he got exactly what he asked for. But it is Tuesday, and I think Turtle Boy goes live on Tuesdays, unless he changes it. Sometimes he does, but usually Tuesday nights he goes live, and I'm sure he's going to discuss that at some point this evening. Let's see if there's any tweets, if he's going to tweet anything here. Nope. Last post is 10 hours ago. When I was live. So all right. Thank you. Let's see what's going on here. Let's check in with Tom. Oh, Tom's streaming me.
I wonder if that's Mr. Mello.
You?
Wow.
Aiden's getting the restraining order extended to 100 yards. He's in the clerk's office right now.
Unbelievable. Scott, 100 yards, 100 feet, she violated it. Period. Dot. End of story.
Yeah, I mean, he just wants more distance on the order.
Violated.
But she
It's
still has
violated.
she still has to face a bail revocation hearing.
Right.
Aiden told me the date, and I already forgot it. Sometime in August.
Okay, so that's not happening today.
I mean, I again, like, I'd be like saying shocked, but again, I just can't with these fucking people. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm very sorry.
I mean,
I can't believe that they didn't lock her up.
Just like that. Like, just
no, okay. I got to get out of that. It's not how it works. They didn't just lock her up because there was no official request to revoke her bail. And if there is, it turns out that this was not a bail revocation hearing. I guess the bail revocation hearing comes up in August, which is what, tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. So as far as I'm concerned, Aiden got exactly what he asked for. I don't see what the big disappointment here is. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people that want to see that feel that her going to jail is justice, considering that Aiden went to jail for 2 months. But that didn't really have anything to do with, well, it did have it did have something to do with her, considering how instrumental she was in setting up Aiden to get his bail revoked. But the thing is the again, this hearing I don't think was designed to revoke her bail. I think as Scott McGinnis just stated, that is supposed to happen in August. So Aiden went on there, asked for an extension on the distance, and got the extension on the distance. I mean, I can't imagine why we would expect anything other than that, considering how the law works. As far as within what the law means or how it works here, I didn't hear anybody ask for her bail to be revoked. So why would it be? So I realize that people are like, lock her up. And honestly, do I think she should be locked up? Yeah. Yeah. But I just didn't expect how what these proceedings were set up to do, and what was asked for. No, I didn't expect. I mean, if Aiden says to the judge, I'd like an extension on the distance of the stay away order, and the judge gives it to him, but doesn't ask for her bail to be revoked, then we can't expect the judge to be like, yep, you know what, lady, you're going to jail today. That's not going to happen. Derek, thank you so much. Super Clubber chat. Lock her up. Oh my God. Wake up, folks.
I think we got a super dad. Super dad. I think we got a super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Super dad. Dad, 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 dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got a super dad. I think we got.
Thank you, Derek. I appreciate you, buddy. He asked for an extension of the distance and got it. So yeah, I don't realistically see how we would expect her bail to be revoked from this particular hearing. So, thank you, Cherry. So Cherry's saying it was set as a pretrial hearing, not a bail revocation. So even if it was set up as a pretrial hearing and not a bail revocation, then it's still a win. You know, I mean, from 100 feet to 100 yards, that's a win. Because honestly, 100 yards, I mean, that's a football field. If Turtle Boy is at the courthouse supporting Karen Reed, or protesting or whatever, she can't be anywhere near, and there's no buffer zone now. So she can't be within 100 yards of anywhere where Turtle Boy is. It's just that simple. Again, that's a win. And it's a win for Turtle Boy, because the fact is she's proven that she's potentially dangerous. And so if she has to stay away 100 yards and she shows up to any of these Turtle Boy hearings, or Karen Reed hearings for that matter, if she shows up to I don't see how she wouldn't be violating. 100 yards is a lot. So I imagine that that's going to be very difficult for her to not violate if she shows up to any of these hearings. So I would imagine that she can't show up to these hearings at all. That would absolutely be a violation of her stay away order. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're saying she'll do the same thing she did last time, and the cops didn't do anything last time, so I don't have much hope. Well, I mean, you know, I agree with you. I agree with you that I don't think that cop was in the slightest bit interested in anything that Aiden had to say during that interaction. I agree with you in that sense, but again, 100 yards is 100 yards. So and she probably won't get arrested right then and there. But if she violates it and he officially reports it and shows video proof of it, which I'm sure he will, then her bail will be revoked. And again, if there's a hearing coming up, there's already evidence that she violated the 100 feet. There was already a stay away order in place when she violated it before, and she tried to argue that today, but I feel like this would not have been the hearing for the judge to have to review that footage. The hearing that is designed to determine whether or not her bail be revoked has not been set yet. That was not what this was today. So even what already happening, even that's not going to happen until August, whatever day that is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to check Twitter again, see if there's any updates from Turtle Boy. No, still nothing. Oh, it was 10 yards and then changed to 100 yards. Okay. And he might be giving updates on Facebook. I don't have Facebook, so I'm not privy to any Facebook updates. I know that Jessica Machado uh posted that let's live tweet the Kate Peter hearing. And Young Jerks streamed it as well. But again, I'm not seeing any updates from Turtle Boy. Yeah, and anybody, so just to be very clear, those of you saying that Turtle Boy said, "Oh, well, there's a bail revocation hearing today." Just to be 100% clear, he said that he was told that the Worcester County DA's office special prosecutor will be filing a motion to have her bail revoked, and they are asking him to testify. So the Worcester County special prosecutor is looking to have her bail revoked. It's just that this is not the hearing for that to happen today. What we just saw was not the hearing set for that. That's going to happen later. I just don't have a date on that yet. So I'm just kind of hanging out right now, hoping to find out if there's an update from Aiden on that. But I'm not seeing one. So okay, Cherry says August 22nd. So we're looking at almost a month from now. I mean, so I'm live right now. So right. And Lauren, I think that's the Lauren that yeah, Lauren also has a protective order. Lauren, who I just highlighted her comment, also has a protective order against Kate Peter. And she's violated that, as I understand it. She's violated that repeatedly as well. So Lauren here is saying there's more court dates coming up. Trust me. I believe it. Yeah, exactly. So we can't walk away from this being like, oh my God, what a horrible display of corruption and blah, 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 blah. That doesn't apply today. That doesn't apply today. We have to wait. This hearing today was clearly just simply designed to extend the stay away order. Aiden asked for it. Judge gave it to him. Period. That's it. So for what today was and what it was designed to do, it was a win. So there's no reason to be so disappointed. Yeah, I agree with you. Waiting for court dates wastes your life. It's one delay after another. It always, yes, there's always a continuance and there's always blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's really really annoying. Um and okay, let me see something here.
YouTube's better, but I have more subs.
Good
on
point.
YouTube. So anyway, little post-court press conference here, update, a little confusing about what happened there. So today there was scheduled to be a motion to revoke Krusty Panties bail because she keeps violating the order. However, her court-appointed attorney says she has COVID, and you can't have a bail revocation hearing, I guess, if your attorney isn't present. So she wasn't there.
I mean, that makes sense.
So there will be a hearing. It's just today was not that day. Can I get in there this way?
Right.
No, I can't get in. Great. Okay. Anyway, yeah, there will be a hearing, just not today. So the bail revocation hearing now is going to be on August 29th at 9 a.m. in Leominster, which happens to be the same day that I have court in Dedham. So that's going to be a busy day for me. That's a busy court day.
Wow.
I almost like it better that way. So anyway, yeah, the free attorney, the taxpayer funded attorney has COVID, so she couldn't be there. But I had filed a motion last week to have the order amended to increase the distance from 10 yards to 100 yards, because 10 yards is like,
that's nothing.
she keeps coming.
Right.
Like she'll stand 15 yards from me. It's like right there. Like, why is this person following me around? Like, all I want to do is just my job and be left alone. That's it. That's it. I'm not accused of, like, if I'm showing up to the court to peacefully support justice, this individual follows me around. Like, I don't want anything to, like, it sucks any of you guys even know who she is, like she's a completely irrelevant person who shouldn't be part of anything.
Totally.
And wasn't a part of anything. And when I started writing about the story, she had nothing to do with it. And I think she saw all the attention I was getting with this and the accolades and whatnot. And she's like, well, I need to be involved in this somehow. So obviously I have to take the opposite position. Karen Reed is in fact guilty. And, so hold on one second. We're going to put this together.
Yeah. Right. I mean,
so she had to take the opposite position that Karen Reed was guilty simply because I took the position that Karen Reed is innocent. Give me 1 second. I got to pump my.
Yeah. Today, you got what you could have.
Which is fine. If you want to get involved, that's fine. Okay. But she's just using this as a way to just never let go. And in the meantime, you've seen the threats. She committed actual witness intimidation, like not the fake kind that I'm being charged with, like the kind that I'm being charged. Did not fucking go through? No. Okay. No car wash. Wait a moment. Hold on. It's one of these fucking pumps. Remove knob. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna go with this one. All right. Here we go. So anyway, yeah, the kind of witness intimidation I'm being charged with is like the fake kind. It's the kind where you just peacefully protest and ask people questions, and then you get charged with felonies. She did the real kind of witness intimidation where she physically threatened to hurt me if I showed up to court. Like, she specifically said, do not show up to court. Do not show up to court. I'm a witness in a case against a woman named Christina Yakimowski. That's the trial she's not wanting me to show up for because she is close friends with Chrissy. She's also brought her boyfriend with her to West Roxbury District Court. He was charged with assault and battery on me. After she threatened, she's like, I'm going to bring men with me. There'll be men with me. If you're afraid of men, do not show up to court. Okay? Yeah, I put the good stuff in. Okay?
Didn't her boyfriend actually assault? Like physically assaulted? Didn't that happen?
I was putting the cheap stuff in for a while. And I'm like, oh, that's bad for the engine, so don't want to do that. So anyway, so I had that. So anyway, so she committed real witness intimidation against me. She'd been charged with it. She has a stay away order, but it's kind of vague. It doesn't say like distance or anything like that.
Thank you, Lauren.
And so she's out on bail with that, and yet she keeps poking like the bear. Like, I would never go near the fake victim. I would never like follow her around and like get within. Like I would never do that. I would never that she has to come to me and flush me out of places. Okay. Whereas with her, it's like she claimed in court today that I'm going near her. He could have gone this way. He could have gone that way. As soon as she told the judge, right? Because I had a separate. So the revocation thing wasn't heard. But the motion to amend the order was heard, okay? So the motion to amend the order was heard, and
okay, that makes sense.
I wanted to amend the order to 100 yards, and as soon as she said, "Oh, Your Honor, I was there first," the judge was like, "Oh, I've heard this before."
Right.
You know, like, he knows. Like, it doesn't matter if you're there first. If your excuse was I was there first, then you've already lost. Like, you're conceding that. And that's what the Dedham police didn't understand, that this judge clearly did. That, yeah, he's not stupid. He knows that, like, why is she going near him? Like, what is she doing? Like, clearly she's not honoring the spirit of this order. The spirit of the order is just don't go near him. You know,
right,
it's like,
right.
So he had to extend it to 100 yards, which is fantastic because now, like, 100 yards is a lot of yards, and it's up to her to know if she's within 100 yards.
Which is what I was explaining earlier.
August 9th, I want to make it clear, I will be at court on August 9th. Okay.
Right. So she has no business being there.
If she comes within 100, if she decides to show up and come within 100 yards of me, again, that will be documented. Okay. That will be documented. I will be holding the order in my hands. I will be showing the Dedham police. Okay. Last time I didn't have the order in my hand. Who knows if you even believe me, you know? But now I'm going to have it. Because I'm not messing around. I am there to work. I don't want this individual showing up and harassing me and causing problems. I don't want anything to do with it.
Which we know she
do my
will.
job, you know?
Which we know that's what she's there to do.
Let me do my job. Like, honor a court order. Like, that's it. That's it. I mean, this judge granted this order for a reason. And again, she, maybe we'll get the audio. Not much has happened, really. She just goes, I don't know if you guys watched the Zoom, but she basically said, for the record, I object. I want to file an objection. Okay.
No, he can't hear me.
And I think she said something about having an attorney. I don't know if you guys heard that part. But yes, I think she said she had I do have an attorney. They're not here. Okay. Okay, but so she didn't have any attorney with her, and she does this thing where she's like speaks so fast. She's just so bad at it. Like, I've never seen somebody like these judges. Like, it doesn't. Can somebody give her like
that judge?
I mean,
that is like, I know a psycho hose beast when I hear one.
But like,
yeah.
Can somebody give her like
fuck you.
diction lessons or speaking lessons about how to, like, you know, speak and just breathe and not try to say so much at once. And the bottom line, like, if I were her, I would have said, I didn't even know he was there. Like that, right? Because which would be very hard for her to say.
And yeah, but for anybody to believe
it. Say that, well, I was there first. You've already lost. And newsflash, it doesn't matter if she was there first. Okay. But also newsflash, she wasn't there first. We got video. Dina has video that she sent me of me outside the court on July 22nd, standing with my people, my pink people, and there was one blue shirt. There was one blue person there. Yeah, it wasn't Krusty.
Loudmouth.
And so she wasn't even there. I was outside the court peacefully protesting long before she was.
Right.
And then she showed up.
Yeah.
She was within 50 yards of Lauren Murray, which she can't be.
The McCabe after
Lauren alerted the police, and the police moved her down to the street corner. The problem with that is I also have an order on her, and I happen to walk by that street corner frequently on court days. Like, it's like right on High Street.
Everyone does.
And she said, well, you're coming to me. You're coming towards me. No. I'm just walking. Like, that's it. This is how the crosswalk. That's where the crosswalk empties you out. You could have used that crosswalk. Well, I like this one more. It's closer, and I wanted to come through the sea of blue, like, because I'm here to interact with people, talk to people. Okay, it's what we're here to do. It's the essence of peacefully protesting. I didn't want to go in the middle one. I wanted to go in that one. So she chose to stand right there and didn't move and pretended like she was the victim. She's not. She's not the victim. Okay, and she is the aggressor. She is the aggressor. So there were 0 McAlberts there today to support her after all she's done for them. And that's the difference between me and people like her, is that, I have people who have my back because I've done good things with this case, and that's why people have my back. But she doesn't. She's done all this for the McAlberts, picked up these charges with Lauren Murray. Like, that's how she got them, and she was there in Stoughton that day with the McAlberts. She's done all this for the O'Keefes, and none of them show up. None of them show up to support her, to have her back, because they don't give a shit about her. They just don't. They're using her, but she doesn't mind being used. I mean, she's used to it. But I am just very grateful that we got this order, that I successfully won again in court today, and I got this order amended so that he must stay 100 yards away from me. And yeah. Where's dump truck wasn't there? You guys remember dump truck? She didn't show up. She's also a crazy welfare person from Medfield, and she didn't show up for court today, despite actually having her back and all stuff. None of them did. I mean, where were they all? Where's all the supporters? I mean, who else is there? Where's Andy Dufresne? Where was she today?
Yeah,
and
she's so loud on social media.
I mean, nobody has this person's back. Where was crazy Julie Ginto? Where was she today? Couldn't be bothered? I mean, what if her lawyer didn't have COVID? What if today was the last day she was sent off and no one was there to support her? Who would have driven home the Corolla with no hubcaps? Who would have driven? That car was just sitting there parked. Did they have a plan? I don't know. Yeah, where was Twisted Tragedy today? I don't know. The Food Stamp 5, none. There was no presence from the Food Stamp 5. Jay Robert wasn't there. Natalie wasn't there ever. You name it. You just go down the list. No one was there, but my people were there, and I didn't even have to announce it. Like, I announced it last night, like 10:30 on Twitter.
Right.
Scott McGinnis is there, right, with the sign. I roll up the American flags there. Of course it is.
You gotta love Scott McGinnis, man.
So sorry for the people who did show up, that you didn't get a more interesting hearing, but wanted to come on and do this live to let people know how it went. It was a victory. My motion that was heard today was granted to extend the order to 100 yards. I feel a lot better for August 9th as a result of that. Again, I don't want any problems with Krusty Panties. I don't want anything to do with Krusty Panties. I don't like Krusty Panties, Just want Krusty Panties to leave me alone, stop putting me in fear, stop causing emotional harm and physical harm, the threats of physical harm, and just let me be a witness for the Commonwealth. Like, that's all I want to do, is my job as a witness for the Commonwealth. In the case of Lauren Murray versus Catherine Peter, I witnessed a violation of that order. And in the case of Commonwealth versus Christina Yakimowski, I witnessed a felony in place that Christina Yakimowski committed. And I just want to testify truthfully about it for the Commonwealth. And I don't appreciate all of these attempts on her part to obstruct justice and prevent me from testifying. I'm sick of it. As citizens, we should not live in fear like this. We should not live with that cloud hanging over our heads. But Christina's not actually Troll Holomio.
Cherry, can you drop Turtle Boy's defense fund link in the chat, please?
I thought Chrissy was Troll Holomio for a bit there. It's not, because we have all of Troll Holomio's messages, Discord messages, and Twitter messages with the Jane account. You guys remember the fake Jane account? we have all those from the phone data extraction because we found that proves who Jane was because it came on phone data extraction, and we have the entire conversation with Trollholomio that dates back to like early November, and Trollholomio is in fact the guy. Like he has no reason to lie to this person.
What's up, Scott McGinnis? Thanks for being out there, buddy.
Anyway, maybe I'll tell that story another time. But anyway, guys, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Live show tonight. I said I was gonna do a Turtle Boy closing argument in the Karen Reed case. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I have to write up a soliloquy. Maybe I'll write that up today. That'll be my project. But yeah. Anyway, love you guys. And sorry again that the court date wasn't more interesting, but you know how court can be sometimes. Except when it's me. Like I said, I should have, again, no bail revocation hearing. It's pushed back to August 29th because her lawyer has COVID. And I didn't know that was a thing. I should have said on December 26th, my lawyer has COVID. We can't have the bail revocation hearing, Your Honor. But things are different with me. Like me, I'm treated like the most dangerous defendant ever. And we were joking around about this last night. Just picture, like we were watching The Wire, actually. I'm getting her into The Wire. And like the bail, we were talking about the board. Like, I'm in, like Karen Reed's at the top of the board on like, what is it called? What do they call this thing? The tack goes in. Those kind of boards that you put the tack in and you put whatever those boards are called. She's at the top, her picture, and then there's an arrow down to me. I'm definitely number 2. Karen Reed's number 1, and then who's on the things from there? Like, oh, it points this way. It's like the glare, right? Meredith.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that
there.
actually.
Who else would be on there?
That shit is funny. That Andy Dufresne lady is a
Tom
fucking
CPU
idiot.
would definitely be on there. Rita's doing his dirty work at the town selectmen meetings. Just picture the big board they have on Turtle Boy and Karen Reed at State Police headquarters, and it would like we should put one of those together about like what Tully's big board.
It's so
the
funny.
Tully big board, and all of it like
board.
that would just be wild, wouldn't it? Like I would love to see that
I
because they have one. You know they have one. They treat me
shit
like I'm organized crime or something. Like I am the worst, most dangerous person that they need to take off the streets like immediately. Like that's how
so silly
they treat me. Like at these court dates, like it's like this huge thing. Like, dude, I have a fucking YouTube show. Like I talk on YouTube. I'm not dangerous to anyone at all. Like it's a joke. Like no one's who's ever listened to my shows like, oh, that guy's gonna kill someone. That guy's gonna do something dangerous. Like, no, that guy hurts your feelings.
Right.
That's about it. That guy makes people sad. And we used to laugh and joke about how stupid this stuff is, but apparently they're actually like satires become real life.
Right.
Satires become real life. But again, I want to see that big board. I'm dying to see the Tully big board. Who else would be on it? Let me think. Just that web of people.
I'm gonna go over that in a second.
Jen Altman would definitely be on there because Jen Altman is
on
listed
there.
in court motions is like he runs his pages, Your Honor. Him and Mello are putting the tax up there. The Roccos would be the Roccos are that's where he gets his money from. Little rift there, possibly. Maybe we get him to flip, but they've had that discussion. Like, can we get the Roccos to flip? That discussion has taken place, or go down the line.
Oh yeah.
Sean in the Gulf.
Definitely on.
Give us fucking McDonough.
We want McDonough.
Flip on McDonough. They have that up there. Who else? Give me some more. Brian LTL. Because Brian LTL was on my channel when I was in jail. Who's this guy? Where's he from? Let's go. Let's get a surveillance. Let's get some wiretaps up on Brian LTL. See who he's talking to. Go down the list. Nick Fiorillo now, maybe. They're like, okay, that one's dead. It turns out they're not together.
Nick Fiorillo.
Oh, goodness gracious. So, all right, guys. Anyway, back to work, but we'll see you guys for the live show tonight. Just wanted to say hello. All right. And we will talk later. Peace, Turtle Riders.
All right. So that's that. All right, when I hear Fupa Troopa, I think of that song. Very few of you are ever going to get where that comes from. Very, very few of you. You guys are pop culture fucking champions if you know where that comes from. I, I'm telling you right now, you are pop culture fucking nerds if you know where that comes from. But yeah. No, it's not from Super Troopers. No, it is not from Super. It's much way deeper than Super Troopers. Way deeper. Um, but yeah, you guys are gonna know that shit. Like, there might be like the biggest fucking nerd ever in my chat who recognizes that. Like that memory goes back to when I was like, Jesus, 5 years old. Like, I know my cousins know it. I know my brother knows it. Like, I know they do. So I mean, I'm live now. Might as well hang out a little bit. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on. God, I'm not even awake yet, y'all. No, that's not ABBA. Hold on a second. All right, I might as well take some calls. Yeah, so the number's there if anybody wants to call in. Never play that again. What? No way. That's gonna be. Hold on. Here we go.
Call from.
It's Terry.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
It's Terry from Canada, Blair. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Terry from Canada. How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. What do you think about the mistrial?
Mistrial?
Yeah.
The Aaron Reed mistrial?
Yeah, pretty sad, eh?
You're from Canada and you just said, hey, I love it. Yeah.
Sorry.
You just said sorry. I'm dying right now. You have just proven you've just embodied every Canadian cliche within the first 30 seconds of this call. I love it. So,
and I'm not even on an edible.
I love it. So as far as the mistrial, yeah, I mean, I think Judge Beverly Cannoni jumped the gun. I think she was dying to call a mistrial. I think she is mistrial happy. Like,
me too. I think she's been in the bag all the way, and hopefully the Crown, I was going to say Crown Attorney, but it's the state levy. Hopefully he can come through and get some charges and get things stopped before January.
Yeah. I mean, we'll find out. It's at least the motion to dismiss. And the thing is there's this motion to dismiss hearing on August 9th. and we all already know how that's going to go.
For sure.
We already know Beverly Cannoni's got an agenda, and we already know that she already intends on absolutely denying the motion.
I think you were right when you were saying they're trying to bankrupt her too, because the cost of bringing people over for that last hearing and to sit in court for 5 or 10 minutes, like that's outrageous.
Agreed. Yeah, I think
Just terrible.
I think they're just trying
And you
to
know
wear
what
down
they've
her
done?
bank account.
What they've done to Turtle Boy is just outrageous. To get him up on 19 felonies, he broke this. He deserves a medal. And hopefully everybody will get together like he's trying to get things going for the Labor Day weekend. Hopefully everybody will get together and show that the state's behind Karen Reed. I'm watching this up from Canada, and I can't believe the coverage that you've given her, and you deserve a big pat on the back too. Good work.
All right. Well, thanks, Terry. I appreciate that, buddy. That's fantastic.
No sweat.
Thanks for watching all the way from Canada, man. It means a lot.
Hey, it's my pleasure, and I like your dog. I'm a big dog owner too, so good for Clubber. Carry on, Glare.
Right
you
on.
have a good day.
You too, Terry. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Call from
Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer hung up. Okay. We'll take the next call. Comes in. Terry was cool, man. Yeah, I mean, dude, like down to the cliche of Canadians being nice. Terry like was full on like the biggest Canadian cliche there was. Vivian, thank you so much. From Hazel to Clubber, right on. Thank you.
call from
Jennifer.
Jennifer, you're on. How's it going?
Good morning, the Glare. How are you?
I'm doing fine, the Jennifer. How are you?
Good. I'm Jennifer from Chelmsford, and I'm happy to actually finally talk to you. I didn't get to meet you. I was bummed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get to meet you either. How are you?
Yeah, so I'm doing good. So I got a question. What do you think is going to happen with Krusty Panties today? You think she's going to go in?
What do you mean? It already happened.
Oh, she went in? I didn't even see
Yeah,
it.
I streamed the hearing and everything. You're way late.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, because I'm in an appointment with my kids. Did I just miss that? Damn it.
You totally missed it. No, nothing happened. It was not a bail revocation hearing. There'll be a bail revocation hearing on August 22nd, as I understand it. Today was just now they couldn't have the bail revocation hearing apparently today simply because the public defender that Krusty Panties has came down with COVID apparently. So so they couldn't have that today. So what they did do is Aiden asked for an extension on the distance from 10 feet for 10 yards to 100 yards. And the judge granted it. So I just streamed Aiden's live where he was making it very public that he plans on being at the August 9th hearing, and she's the one with the protective order against her, not the other way around. He has every right to be there. He plans on being there. So if she shows up there and violates that 100-yard distance, she's violating her bail. She's violating the protection order. So
okay, awesome. Thank you for the update. I've been sitting here in an appointment with my kids. I totally missed it, and I'm like, let me just call Will.
It was pretty quick. It was pretty quick.
Right? That's what happened on the Karen Reed trial too. For when they declared, it was just quick. It was just in and out. It was just crazy. I was like, that was pretty quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it was nice talking to you. It was nice being on the show with you, talking to you.
Right on. Thank you, the Jennifer.
Thank you.
All right. Next caller, please. That song's totally stuck in my head now. She's a fupa fupa, really fupa fupa. Another papa, but you never thought.
Call from
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Will, it's Scott. What's going on, man?
Scott McGinnis, my man. How are you, buddy?
Great. I woke up this morning psyched that Krusty was going to jail.
Hold on, sorry,
Can you hear
there
me?
we go. Yeah, that's my fault. I had my
okay.
my sound effect on a loop there. There we go. Okay, fixed. Yeah, no, yeah, you were you were there, man. Like every other time, man. You were out there on those courthouse steps, man. Good for you. Thank you for being there, as always.
Yeah, well, I'm not giving Krusty a moment of peace. I've been at every court date that she's gone there.
Man, she's just awful, dude. Like, she's just something out of a bad book. Like, kind of.
I get so frustrated with if Aiden had done the things she's done, Aiden would have been in shackles,
right?
Leaving that courthouse, not walking out the door like she did.
Totally, I agree. I totally agree. It's very, very.
Her lawyer has COVID. I mean, are you kidding me?
Well, it's her public defender, so it's not like they were in some sort of cahoots. You know what I mean? I'm not
give her another public defender. You know what I mean? There's others in the courthouse. I mean, I don't get it.
Because that public defender was probably assigned to her prior, and so they can't necessarily prepare for the case. There's no way to argue it. They don't have enough information to argue sufficiently her case for her. So she has rights, That's how it works.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying, if that was Aiden in that exact same situation,
right? Yeah,
they would have assigned him a different attorney and made sure he left the courthouse in a sheriff's van.
Probably, yeah. You're probably not wrong. But yeah, I mean, again, I think that what was expected to happen today was going to happen. Aiden feels like it was a win. I think it was, because all Aiden wants to do is be able to do his job, which is cover the court hearings, show up to the courthouse, be with his supporters and Karen Reed supporters, and he should be allowed to do that without having to worry about being assaulted. So. With
the thing being increased to 100 yards, it makes it far more difficult for her to
next to impossible
show up,
if not impossible. Yeah, I mean, 100 yards is a pretty large distance, so I just don't see how she could effectively be a menace, a menacing presence there on the 9th when you guys are all there. So. Again, I think today, and I agree with Aiden, I think today was a win as far as considering the circumstances go. But she'll probably, I mean, on the 22nd, when this bail revocation hearing is set, that's when we find out if there's some real injustice taking place, because there's video evidence of her violating this stay away order. Video evidence of it, and that's not just his case. There's also the Lauren M case, who she also has a stay away order against her, and she's violated that multiple times. So,
well, if you really think about it, though, not only was she simultaneously violating two restraining orders, one on Lauren Murray and one on Eden Carney, she technically could be interpreted as harassing a witness, because Aiden is a witness in a crime she committed on his property. I mean, if roles were reversed, right, and Aiden was pushing the envelope and he's standing in front of the court 10 yards away, and Krusty walked by, I guarantee you, Meatball Morrissey would interpret that as witness intimidation. They would have flew down to the courthouse and brought Aiden in and violated him for that.
Well, we know that because, you know, look at how they all, you know, colluded to get his bail revoked that last time where he spent 2 months in jail. I mean, we know they'll do that. We know that's what they would do because they've already done it. And
exactly.
And so yeah, and we know that they would do anything that they could just to lock him up. They've already set it up to where this Lindsay person shows up to court where she has no interest in this case at all. She's basically, you know, if you ask me what Lindsay's entire position in all this was in the first place, is she's a star fucker, you know, somebody who thought, saw Aiden's popularity and thought that she could be somebody via dick, and he sticks his dick in her, and then she, you know, I'm somebody now. And so she had no interest in this case at all whatsoever, but she shows up to court with the McAlberts with the sole purpose of keeping Aiden from being able to do his job because she has this phony stay away order on him. So
correct, but if you go back in time, Will, okay, Aiden has her as a side piece mistress. He breaks up with her. She was originally Free Karen Reed, correct?
Well, right.
Aiden took her to a Halloween party, and then he starts to realize she's psycho.
Right.
He breaks up with her. She flips. She contacts Krusty.
Right.
Krusty, a light bulb goes off in her head.
Let me use this girl. Yeah, I'm going to use.
Let me use her
to hurt Aiden, right, and set him up.
And then, you know, they concoct this entire plan. Tully and Morrissey's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go serve her with a subpoena as a witness in some fake case that we're gonna have a grand jury for. So now the trap has been set, right? So now Aiden, you know, curiosity killed the cat.
Right.
Brado's telling Aiden, don't go over there. You know, that's a trap. But he wants to get the scoop. He wants to get the info. He knows what's going on, but at the same time, he couldn't help himself because he wants to go to her place, get the info, you know, get the subpoena from Tully, and figure this all out. He knew already that he was being set up.
Right.
But he still fell for the trap anyways. I'm sure he regrets it to this day.
Sure. I mean,
but, you know, again, you know, why am I rushing down to the courthouse this morning? That's one of the things that's going through my head. I'm like, Krusty set up Aiden via Lindsay and all the other things she's done. She's gone to his home, left threatening notes, threatened his children, threatened his estranged wife. I mean, she's a psychopath.
Yeah, no, clearly. I mean, clearly. It's really bizarre how, like, these psychopaths find each other, you know? And then there's like this group, these FUPA troopers, they're like a group of psychopathic women, and now they're wearing uniforms. It's bizarre.
Exactly.
A group of psychopathic women who hate Turtle Boy, and now they're wearing uniforms and showing up to these hearings. It's bizarre. It's insane.
And guess who's using them as an operative is Morrissey's using these women as an operative,
right,
to get to his arch enemy, Aiden Carney, who's trying to take down a corrupt DA and his corrupt troopers. It's just like a crazy story. You couldn't even write this as a movie script.
I mean, you could. just not originally. No, nobody could come up with this shit, but somebody's gonna do
a woman framed for murder, an investigative journalist being hunted down by a crooked DA who's hiring Super Troopers to take him down. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, Clubber, please don't dig in the studio, buddy. We need the floor. Thanks, buddy. Oh, boy.
And meanwhile, you got DA Morrissey's troopers who are all under investigation, still roaming the countryside, terrorizing free Karen Reed people. It's like, hey, Bukaki and Tully and company, you got more trouble than that right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot. I mean, again, today we don't have a whole lot to realistically, we didn't have a whole lot to expect realistically considering the circumstances, but we'll find out August 22nd exactly whether justice will be served or not, as far as Aiden's protective order that he has against her and Lauren's as well. So
yeah, well, I can only hope, but at the same time, I'm thinking she's going to jail today.
Yeah,
I'm a dreamer.
We all did, but who knew that there would be an attorney coming down with COVID? Of course, just before an election. So convenient. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna take this next caller, Scott. Thank you for calling in, buddy, and thanks for being out there as always, dude. You're amazing. We love you here.
All right, Will.
All right, Scott. Be
Thank
good,
you,
buddy.
Yep. Bye.
Scott McGinnis, y'all. All right. Oh, they hung up. When the next caller comes in, I'll pick it up. Oh, you're a good boy. What are you doing, Papa? Hold on. Look, see, there's Clever. You being a good boy. All right, let's. Oh, I missed that call because I was showing Clever. My bad. Yeah, he listens so good. Yeah, he was trying to dig a hole in the floor.
Call from
Marcia.
Marcia, you're on.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm calling from Northern Virginia, outside of DC.
Oh, right on. Oh, sorry. Real quick update. What's up, Aiden? It's good to see you, buddy. Turtle Boy's in my chat, and he's saying that the bail revocation hearing was moved to August 29th. I've been saying the 22nd, but it's actually August 29th. So thank you.
Well, I love Turtle Boy, and I love you, Will.
Well, we love you. Well, at least I do. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pre-Karen Reed all the way from Virginia, and I think she is totally innocent. And
right, yeah, you might want to turn down what your listening device, whatever you're listening to this on, might want to turn that down so you don't get an echo because there's a delay.
Yeah. But anyway, I just want to say that you do a fine job in everything that you do. You know, I love how real you are, how authentic you are. And, you know, I'm a 55-year-old woman who loves live streams. And I think it's important that this message of Karen Reed is a disgrace for the Commonwealth of Massachusetts.
Okay. Yeah, I totally agree with you. And thank you so much for the kind words. But yeah, it's a sham. It's what it is. It's no more, no
It
less.
totally is. It's totally is. All my friends are lawyers and, you know, district attorneys around here in Virginia, and they agree with me wholeheartedly. And coming from another Commonwealth state, you know, we treat people like they should be treated.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'm glad I got online and on air. It's amazing. You know, I hope that you do what you do and continue on your quest for freedom and independence. And, you know, go USA.
Go USA.
Today. Yep. So, but anyway, well, thank you for taking up my call. And I got to get back to work here. But
yeah, don't get fired.
Enjoy your day. Give Clubber a big hug.
Will do.
All righty. Take care.
Thank you, Marcia.
Thank you. I get that all the time.
I
Thanks.
miss you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So yes, I got the wrong date. It was I said August 22nd before. It's not August 22nd. It's August 29th. Thank you for clearing that up, Turtle Boy. Appreciate you, buddy. Right. Yeah, Scott, I agree with you. She's not going to stop. She's I think that she's so insane that she just doesn't believe that she's committing crimes. I don't think that she super understands. Oh my God, Patty Murphy got it. Patty Murphy got it. Wow, that's amazing. Yes. Ernest Borgnine. Wow.
Call from
Dave's channel.
You're on. Who am I speaking with?
Dave's channel. What's up, Will?
Dave's channel. What's happening, buddy?
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. Good to hear from you.
Hey, good to be here. Good to be here. Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know, bro, that you know, as you know, I do a little fishing on the side, and I leave shorts for you, bro, on YouTube. I don't know if you're aware of that.
You do what now?
I leave shorts for you on YouTube at hashtag the glare.
You okay? So you're saying you have a YouTube? Sorry, you're not coming in too clear, so it's kind of hard to understand what you're saying. I apologize.
How's that, bro?
It's a way better.
Woo! Sorry about that. Shitty earbud.
Okay.
Yeah. So listen. I've seen, like, before you got on the Karen Reed case, you had dwelled into a bunch of other stories, and you had a following that you used to be in. And but when I found when you got on the Karen Reed case and I started following you, I went back and looked at all your stuff because I wanted to see what you were about. And
okay,
I didn't agree, Will, with some of the stuff some of the folks you used to kick with was saying. And so what I started doing was leaving shorts at hashtag the glare on YouTube in support of you, my friend.
Oh, right on.
Because I just, yeah, dude, come on. Those people are out of their freaking mind. Like, I don't want to rehash old stuff, Will, but I just want to say that, dude, I am so freaking glad that you landed where you landed with all of us. Man, this has been a ride, bro.
Me too. Hey, let me tell you, man, like I don't even look in that rear view mirror much at all, you know.
I'm glad.
So I mean, I don't know what you're referencing specifically, but and you're welcome to if you want to, because all my stuff is still up. I mean, I own everything.
Yeah,
it's said and done. But
No. Like I said, Will, it's just those folks have blinders on and they don't really see through what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do. So I they can all go shit in a hat for all I care. So, yeah, anyways, listen, I'm going to let you go, let you get some callers in. I just wanted to call in, say what's up, bro. And, hey, I'm with you strong, kid. I'm with you.
That means a lot, Dave's channel. I see you in here all the time, man. And I really appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
All right, my guy. Have a great day.
You too, bud. Take care.
Later, bro.
Gerda K, member for 7 months. Love your channel. Thank you, Gerda K. That means so much, man. You guys are so fucking great. What's up, buddy? What's up? You want to come up? Come here. Come here. Come up. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. You're a good boy. Give me a kiss. You're a good boy. You're my baby boy. I love you so much. All right, go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good boy. So yeah, I'll take another caller if anybody wants to call. Liz Reed, thank you so much for joining. It's good to see you. What kind of dog is Clubber? Clubber is awesome. That's what kind of dog Clubber is. I'm just kidding. I mean, he is, but he is a half pit, half Shar-Pei, 50-50. And 100% amazing. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. Such a good boy. Yeah, he is a cool mix. Like, I mean, I love him so much. Like, I cannot think of him being in my life as any less than a blessing and divine intervention.
Call from
Vivian.
Vivian, you're on. How we doing?
Oh my God. Well, it's amazing. I want to say hello to Cherry. First of all, I love you, Cherry. I want to say hello to my new friend, Terry. She's from Ireland. And I want to thank you, Will. I have been watching you. I'm sorry if I get choked up. Please forgive me. I have been watching you for 3 years since I had a terrible tragedy happen, and throughout that time, I really enjoyed you and your show. It's helped me, and the people in your chat are wonderful, and it's helped me to feel better. So I had to call you and thank you.
Oh, Vivian, no, it's me who should thank you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing that. That means the whole world. I'm really glad that you enjoy the channel and that it's as helpful to you as it is. That's really that really made my day. Thank you.
Well, you have really helped me. Your smile, you're funny, everything, Terry, always the people in the chat are so kind, and I've been with you now, like I said, for I probably the good 3 years, and I finally learned how to be a member because I was pretty sick and just I couldn't really figure out how to do it, but I did, and I'm very happy to be a member of yours and a fellow American, and I love everybody, and it's really I do, and please love Cover Up, because I just lost my dog Hazel, and it's really tough, I'll tell you.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine. I'm so sorry, Vivian.
I know. It's like one thing after another, and she was my son's dog who I lost, so it was even harder to lose her. But Anyway, I just, that you deserved this call. I needed to make it, and I needed everyone to know, like, who I am and what I'm about.
Well,
And,
we love you in the chat. We see you all the time, and we all love you. So thank you so much, Vivian, and I hope you
okay, I
stick with us for a long, long time because you've got
Oh,
a community that loves you here. So
I promise you, well, I will always support you.
right
I
on.
think I don't watch mainstream media. They're such liars. They're enemy of the people. I truly enjoy you and Turtle Boy and other independents who tell the truth, which is what this country needs.
Agreed.
And you get that as well. And I appreciate that.
Well, thank you, Vivian. It wouldn't mean anything unless we had people watching like you. So thank you for just watching, and thank you for supporting. And please, just being here is more than enough. Please don't think that you need to support any further than that. Just
Don't say that. Listen, you have to support people, our each other. We have to unite and take care and help to keep your business on there and growing. That's the point of America. And no, don't. We give when we can, and we give what we can, and that is the most important thing.
Well, I hope, and I truly, truly hope that you get everything out of this channel that you could possibly want. So I'm really grateful to you for that. And
I really do. I really do. I really have to. I had to tell you what I've been through, and you've been right there with me, even though you didn't know it. So thank you, Will, for putting out good stuff, for telling the truth, for standing for what you believe in. Those are all things that we all have to do.
yeah, no, I agree. And thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Vivian. This call made my day. It really did. Thank you so much.
I hope so. You make my day every time I watch
Awesome.
you talk to
Awesome.
people in your chat. So thank you.
Right on. Thanks, Vivian. You're amazing.
So are you. Love you.
Love you too. All right.
Have a
Bye-bye,
great-
Vivian.
Bye, buddy.
Wow. Wow. That was wild. Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, folks. I really appreciate all you guys. Thanks for calling. Thanks for logging on. I know it's early in the morning, and I just don't see how any phone call could top that one. So I'm going to leave it at that. But guys, I'm going to get on with my day, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. You guys are beautiful. Seriously. Every single one of you guys. It means the whole world to me that you guys enjoy this channel. It's mind-blowing, really, honestly. So thank you guys for everything. I am going to go ahead and wrap this up, and yeah, maybe I'll go on again later on tonight. If not, hopefully tomorrow. But I love you guys very much, and we will do this again very soon, my friends.